here, my name is Cassandra. I am the witch, the spiritualist, the founder and creator, author, writer, and poet published of Magic of Eden. I appreciate you guys for coming on here. And also, if you are returning, what's up, family? You guys already know the deal. I am always happy to be in good love and high vibes and a good spirit with you guys. Now, this is like my third time trying to go live. I have been having a lot of background noise and important phone calls coming in and things like that. So you're gonna see cards that are already kind of out, but I wanted to do my best to give you guys this message anyway. So this is gonna be the first message of the day. So I'm gonna be doing a couple of more uploads sometime later, more than likely. But anyway, so the main message in this situation is that so the words that were coming through earlier were the words connection, and the cards that were coming out, what that came out, were the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and then you guys got the Queen of Cups. Now, that original message, I just kind of have to throw out the window because, again, it was out of intuition. But I'm gonna just go with whatever, what with the flow of what comes through now. Now, in this sense, um, what I want to say to this is that for some of you guys, you've been in a situation or situations or several where you've had to, in a sense, use the power of your words as warning signs to protect you, to keep malicious energy out, because you've been in situations where more than likely you felt defenseless and you've learned how to speak up for yourself. But in this sense, the some of you guys are doing it, and this is not to be, I'm not trying to call you out like immediately. I'm so sorry that I'm coming off this way. It's not my intention, but for whatever reason, this is bringing me to, I'm hearing the words immediate action. Like, I immediately had to go in and give you this message, so please take it as it resonates, but also please understand that I'm not attacking you in no way, shape, or form am I trying to, right? So I just, oh, also, you guys, I have two kids, so you guys are gonna hear bumping, and it's so crazy because you guys already know what happens when I start stuttering. It's because I'm getting a lot of downloads at one time, and I'm trying to navigate through them while talking to you. For those of you guys that are new here that don't understand that, that's the reason why I stutter sometimes. Yes. So, anyways, you guys have been in some of you guys have been in situations where you felt the need to constantly have to defend yourself and use your words as a knife to cut before anyone attacks you first. And for whatever reason, this thing or this person has presented itself to you, and you've built this firewall of protection around yourself using the power of your words. And your words, in a sense, do sting, and so it almost kind of penetrates, or like this venom. I don't know why there's an emphasis on like snake bites and snakes. It's like you're already it's like you're a viper ready to attack, or it's like you're this snake in defense mode where you've got your head, it's like you've got your chest up and your head back, and then you're just gonna strike at any moment. But this is because you feel a need to protect this peace, protect this space. Now, earlier, the downloads that I was getting was I did hear the words divine feminine energy. So, in a sense, this is you guys trying to protect. For some of you, you're trying to protect this divine feminine energy, and the words that some of you are using are, in a sense, hurtful. But it's because you want to make sure that you want to protect yourself by any means necessary. There's a lack of compassion here that I'm sensing, and it's because it's not only are you lacking compassion, some of you guys, not only are some of you guys missing this element of compassion for other people, but you're also missing it for yourself. There's someone or something that's presenting itself to come into you, that sees your pain, that sees that you do need healing and emotional understanding, emotional healing. But for some of you guys, you're just simply afraid of it because you think it's like a facade, or you think it's just something that you think it's an illusion, or you think it's too good to be true. But Spirit is saying, no, it's not too good to be true. Let yourself heal. Some of you guys have set your intention on receiving this type of healing from Source, and Source is saying, like, right now I'm hearing that I sent a messenger. This person that's coming through is being sent as a messenger to deliver a message that could help you tap into this type of healing, and or this person may be someone sent from Spirit to help you with this emotional ache, is what I'm hearing. But it's like some of you guys can't see that because you've got this wall built up, and it's so hard to penetrate. And it's like, yo, like this blessing is trying to come into your life, but because you feel the need to be so protective of your space, it's like you don't know what to allow in or out. You don't know what or who to let in, and so you just keep everything out. And spirit is like, no, this is why you have the power of discernment. This is why you have the power to use your intuition. For some of you guys, you're leaning a bit too much on logic, but not all logic is truth, and not all logic will help you, will lead you to healing. For a lot of you guys, your intuition is going to be the one that helps you out. Your intuition is going to be the one that leads you exactly to where you need to be. And this force that's coming in is here to, in a sense, help you with that process. Now, the interesting thing is that for some, what's coming through for some of y'all is the fact that this is an emphasis on mother and daughter relationships, where the mother is trying to come in to help the daughter or to be there for the daughter in ways that she never was before, and the daughter's like, I don't want it now, it's too late. But in the back of your mind, it's like, this is the mother that you've always longed for. Spirit is saying that if you feel guided to, yes, it's okay for you to open up to that, because this is not a facade. This is genuine energy that wants to come in. This may not be, the right message for all of you, so take it as it resonates. But for a good handful of you, this is your mother, or the mother figure, or the one who embodies this mother like energy coming into you, who is ready to heal with you, who's ready to be who they should have been for you in this life. For some of you guys, you're actively choosing to say no, and that's okay. Some of you guys are rethinking, and you guys are holding your tongue, and spirit. And if you're not, spirit is asking you to hold your tongue, because if you hold your tongue and allow this energy to come through, you will see that this is genuine energy. This person has evolved. This person has seen their faults. This person has seen the damage that they've done, and they want to come in and try to help. They're ready to own their mistakes. They're ready to own their shortcomings. They're ready to admit the truth, and they're ready to heal with you. And but they're also ready to admit the fact that they were wrong. There's a strong sense of abuse here that someone had gone throughout their childhood, and that person is ready to open up and speak their truth about that, but they're afraid of, like, I don't know what to say, or I don't know what to do. Spirit is like, allow me to guide you. If you were to allow me to go through this wall, then I will, if it is your will. And it's interesting because you have the Nine of Wands here sitting right in between the Queen of Swords reverse and the Queen of Cups. Now, for those of you guys, for those of you guys that don't know, I don't always go by the traditional meaning of the tarot deck cards. I just flow off of my intuition. You feel me? So for me, in this sense, this is kind of like there's a wall that is protecting, or this firewall of energy that is trying to protect this Queen of Swords from being attacked. But this Queen of Cups here is not trying to attack this Queen of Swords here. She's trying to get her to see through reason, but in a way that is emotionally stable, emotionally understanding, and compassionate. She's not trying to be forceful. She's not trying to, impede on this person, on the Queen of Swords' space. But the Queen of Swords here, in a sense, is being called out. Not in a negative way, but the Queen of Swords, in a sense, is being called out, in a sense that she knows that she wants to heal, but she's like, no, this is not possible, because if this were so, it would have been done ages ago. Her logic is being questioned, and her logic is being called into question. And that's what this feels like. But it's not in a way that's meant to what is it called? To judge you. It's not like that. If anything, it's there to help you. Some of you guys you felt as if you were nailed to a cross, like you felt paralyzed, where your tail was nailed down to the ground. And spirit is like, no, like, it's not meant to disempower you or to paralyze you or anything like that. The other cards that we pulled earlier were the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. In this sense, it's like spirit is saying, I want to guide you. I am the moon here to guide you to a space where you can feel more emotionally fulfilled, but you have to be ready and open and willing to allow yourself to move forward into this new space. I see some of you guys moving more into a space of quiet, but also sitting with this Queen of Cups here that wants to help you, is trying to guide you, is saying that she, in a sense, she or he or whoever, whatever, however they identify, that energy is wanting to help you and to maneuver and to go with you, if that makes sense. You guys are going to hear bumping and things like that and running around because my kids are coming out of the room again. So that's exactly what this feels like. And for whatever reason, there's this emphasis on the snake here. There's an emphasis on the snake and slithering and fangs and venom. And this is what has helped you keep yourself protected. You see what I'm saying? And that's what this feels like. But the thing about the snake though is that depending on who you ask, depending on the culture, depending on the type of symbolism, the snake represents wisdom. It's kundalini energy. It's healing energy. It's sexual energy. Some of you guys were sexually abused. Your parents didn't believe you. That's a trigger warning. I'm sorry, I didn't give it before. Um, some of you are dealing with situations where you are dealing with sexual abuse, where you had dealt with sexual abuse, and this person is coming in now saying, I want to help you get out of these chains. I want you to understand that I'm here now. I'm here and I'm here now. I know that the time that we haven't had together meant something to you, but please let me in now so that I can help you because I see the damage that I've done. At the end of the day, everyone is trying to survive, but I'm now in a space where, and this is the person speaking to you, I'm now in a space where I can finally understand it and know. And I just heard the word Libra. I'm now in a space where I understand my shortcomings, my faults, and I really just want to be of aid and of help. Even if it means you not talking to me anymore afterwards, at least let me help you and make this and right this wrong. Not even because it's not even being done from a selfish reason. You may feel that way, but it's not being done selfishly. It's being done selflessly because I've been selfish throughout the situation and I want to make it right. For whatever reason, that's what I'm picking up on here with these cards. That's what's coming through here. And it's interesting because we also do have here the Nine of Cups and also the Nine of Pentacles, which is bringing me to this energy here, being able to, in a sense, to connect with you and really tap into this this loving mother-like energy to help you with the things that you truly do want. It's you taking a moment to sit and saying, this is what I've wanted all along. This is what I've wanted for the longest time now. And now that it's presenting itself, what do I do? And spirit is like, you being at this crossroads, what you can do is allow spirit to open the road. And it's so interesting because I have a road opener candle burning right now. The road opener candle, and I'm gonna share this with you guys because I know that no more than likely no one else is gonna share this with you, but it is what it is. I'm gonna share it because I feel called to. One of the main ingredients in the road opener candle, the star of the show in that candle, is to me is chicory roots. And the reason is because chicory root, although very fiery, if I'm not mistaken, it's ruled by the sun, but it's also ruled by the element of air. So it has this fire to it, but it gives it this power to completely slice open anything that is creating a blockage. It completely demolishes this, whatever this blockage was, to allow this vessel or this skin or this sac to open up to receive the healing that it needs, that thing or person needs to heal. It's like when you have a wound like this bump, and then someone like a doctor goes in and it uses like a blade, a cleansed blade, to open up that wound to get all the pus out and things like that, and allow the medicine to go in to heal that wound. That's the power of chicory roots. It is so amazing. I love chicory root because it's so strong. The energy is potent. Oh my goodness! And there's also other herbs and resins and things like that go into the candle that I'm not gonna share right now. If I feel called to later, I will. But the power of that is that it gives you this sense of of healing because it allows that blockage to open through it allows the blockage to be removed, but also it paves the road so that there is a smooth transition for this thing to come into your life to help heal you. That's the power of the road opener candle. It could be used really for anything. It removes whatever blockage. It could be whatever it is, it removes the blockage. And it's so interesting because it's like this road opener candle can be used at healing or for money. It could be used for opportunities, for success. It could be used for anything and everything. In this sense, it's being used to remove the wall that you've allowed to build up, or for some of you guys that you've allowed to build up to keep this energy from keeping all energy from coming in. And what it also does is that it helps to purify you as well. And I also kind of see you guys working with the divine healing fixed candle as well, because the divine healing fixed candle is used to deal and help with any type of healing that you need, no matter what it is. It allows you to tap into the power of your mind. It allows you to tap into the power of peace. It brings you peace. It helps to bring you clarity, love, understanding, wisdom, peace, healing. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and continue. So that's in a nutshell what I feel like for this reading here. And it's not just mother daughter relationships, it's also father son relationships. It's parents and child relationships, but not even just that. It could be a relationship with your significant other. It could be a relationship with your sister or brother, whoever. There's an emphasis on relationship and connection here with this pool, with this group. And that's just really what I feel. It's so interesting because at the bottom of this enchanted map deck, we do have Wishing Well here, which I love because the Wishing Well is really all about you really taking the time to really go within your subconscious and go within the darkest parts of the mind and really think about what is lingering in there that you truly do want. It's taking that moment of silence to allow your intuition to come through and saying, what is it that I truly do want from this situation? Or what do I truly do want? And this is bringing me to lavender, because if you put lavender underneath your pillows, and then you make a wish, if you dream about it, more than likely it's going to come true. At least it's said that's an old tale here. But I believe in that. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, though, despite that, like whatever is meant for you will manifest regardless, right? So yeah, absolutely. I really do feel that. It is so interesting because even though she's not completely looking down the wishing well, in this sense, it's interesting because with this wishing well, it's everything that you could have ever dreamed of, but you have to be open and willing to receive that, though. And it's interesting because with the wishing well, it is bringing me to the Nine of Pentacles here, where some of you guys are connecting with your physical reality. Some of you guys are connecting with your body, connecting with your surroundings, connecting with the elements, connecting with the element of beauty, connecting with the power of Venus is also coming through here as well, connecting with Venus, connecting with this divine feminine energy that allows you to feel safe. Because the divine feminine part of you is being misplaced, meaning that the divine feminine energy that is protective and cutting and venomous and destructive, that energy is also a part of divine feminine energy, but it's being misplaced in this sense. It's being misdirected, if that makes sense. So that is what Spirit is saying. For you guys, take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and I'm okay with that. It's interesting because Moonlight did come out here. Moonlight, I feel like, in a sense, is where some of you guys are definitely tapping into the power of your emotion, and you're sitting under this moonlight, the voluminous moon that reflects the sun's light. So they say. But we're not here to talk about that. That reflects the sun's light, and in this sense, it's the power of the sun. Like I said, powers the moon, and so it shines through that. So the things that you feel bring you warmth are in a sense kind of reflected through your subconscious, which is so interesting because it's like your subconscious, like I said, the things that bring you warmth and love and light and vitality are reflected through the subconscious. The subconscious mind and the power of the conscious mind here are becoming more in sync with each other. They're being more aligned now. And so this is you, and it's interesting because we have the wishing well here. Your wishes, your desires, the things that you want are now being reflected and shown to you. Your deepest of desires. But it's not even just about that. It's about this longing. Like, I have a longing for this. I have a longing for that. I've always longed for this. I have a yearn for this. I yearn to have a mother. I yearn to have a father. I yearn to feel safe and to be rescued from orphanage or whatever. There's an emphasis. I don't know why orphanage is coming through. Like orphans are coming through. I wonder what's up with that. But anyways, and then it's interesting because we have an owl here. Because in with this owl coming out in this card, it almost kind of makes me feel like some people are learning how to tap more into wisdom. Wisdom is going to make itself known to you through this period of reflection. And it's interesting because it looks like you can either believe that this moon is going dark, or you can believe that the moon is going or is growing light. Um, I feel like this is a time for definitely for reflection. I feel like it's a time for you guys to really sit. Like this is definitely sitting in this quiet and letting the waters kind of whisper to you and letting the waters sing their song because and I'm being drawn to sirens and mermaids for some of y'all. You may be a Cancer, you may be a Pisces, you may even be a Scorpio, or this water like energy is coming through very heavily here. Especially with the Queen of Cups. Especially with the Queen of Cups here, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Wishing Well. Like these are all watery cards here. And with the Wishing Well, there's more than likely is there water at the bottom of that well? More than likely, probably so. But this is definitely watery energy. So Spirit says to allow yourself to open up a little bit to receive whatever healing is needed that you need right now. You can believe that this is definitely here for you. It has a good intention. This person has a good intention. Use your discernment always, but also remember that you don't always have to be right. You don't always have to feel like you're stuck in the mud. You don't always have to feel like you're stuck. You don't always have to feel like you're coming apart, that things are growing apart. You really don't have to feel that way. There is a spark here that is going to light the way to healing. There's a spark here that's definitely going to lead the way to healing. And as I said that, we have the Heal the Ouch here. This is definitely your time for healing in this sense. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys spending some time with me here. If y'all need anything from me, make sure y'all go ahead and follow me at Magic of Eden over there on Instagram. If y'all want to enter the shadows, y'all can follow me at Shadows X Magic. I'll make sure to link everything down in the description box. Also, y'all, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel because I do plan on making more videos and showing it for you guys a bit more. Again, I hope that this live video reaches whoever needs to reach. I set the intention that this video is timeless and that the algorithm, that YouTube puts this on the algorithm so that it can help someone who needs it. I will catch you guys in my next video. Have a good day, and I love you guys.